Whoiskingshawn is live.
YouTube, what's up? It's Whoiskingshawn, and we're back again with another banger. I got a quick video for y'all today. It's gonna be on 7 credit cards that you can see pre-approvals, see a limit, and at that point make your decision if you want to move forward, right? So if you're saying, hey, I got a 500 credit score, I got a 550 credit score, I have a 600 credit score, my credit score is in the basement, what can I do? No credit cards are accepting me, everybody's denying me. I'm bringing you this video because in my emails, I noticed in the past week I had about 3 to 5 people saying that I'm doing a lot of videos on people that already have their credit score in order. Can you do credit cards for people with horrible credit, rebuilding their credit, and basically nobody's accepting them, but they need one credit card at least that they could get in the door to start building. And I always say, now these credit cards is gonna come with pros and cons. You gotta always keep that in mind. Yes, these credit cards you could get in the door with a 500, 550 credit score, maybe have a collection, maybe in the past had a repo, but again, you got to remember it's going to be a lot of maintenance fees, it's going to be annual fees, that APR rate is going to be outrageous. But so, you just got to keep those things in mind when you are requesting for me to do videos on credit cards that can get you in the door, but you have horrible credit, right? You just got to keep that in mind. I have on my website a credit repair ebook. You can do it yourself with all the letters. If you're trying to remove inquiries, if you're trying to rebuild your credit, I got everything for free on my website. It should be no excuse. I should not be opening up my emails and people requesting for me to do videos on how to get approved with credit cards with a horrible credit score, right? But I'm gonna give it to you one time now. All these different credit cards, I did full breakdowns on them in the past years, so you can go back if you want to see a full breakdown on each of these credit cards, right? So let's start with the first one, is the Destiny Mastercard. Now the Destiny Mastercard, again, can get you in the door. You can do a pre-approval, see the limit, and at that point make a decision. Hopefully you don't have a lock on any of your credit bureaus. But with Destiny, they look exclusively with Experian, just to keep it in mind. But if you want a full breakdown on everything that on this credit card, go back on the old video. I just wanted to come and run through these 7 credit cards for people with horrible credit, right? So that's the Destiny Mastercard that you could get, right? Again, APR rate is outrageous, so you got to keep that in mind. That maintenance fee, annual fee, you got to keep that in mind when you're ready to sacrifice and apply for these credit cards, just because they will, 99% approve you. But they do report to all 3 credit bureaus, right? Next on the list is Mission Lane. Mission Lane is probably the 3rd credit card I ever had. They've been around for some years, but the time I applied for it, I was in the rebuilding phase of my credit. I didn't have much reporting, so I applied. I think at the time it was like $99 a year. By the 2nd year, I called them up and told them I wanted to cancel it. It was like a little hack I was doing, and told them I didn't need it anymore. They said, what can we do? I said, what you could do for me is cancel that $99 the annual fee that I'm paying every year on this credit card, and I'll stick around and I'll keep you, which they did. And it's been years later, I never paid the annual fee. But again, this has a high APR rate that you gotta keep in mind, people. It can help you rebuild it. Mission Lane is known for approving people that had bankruptcy in the past. So I'm just trying to give you a little data on each of these, not much. If you want a full breakdown, just go back on the old video, right? Next on the list is Milestone. Now, Milestone will get you in the door with a 550 credit score, but again, those maintenance fees, the APRs, you can do a pre-approval with them. You can see your limit, and at that point, you will make a decision if you would like to move forward. Right here, apply with confidence. There's no impact to your credit score if you are not approved, right? So again, Milestone works with Experian as well, but through the years, a lot of these credit cards is known for changing it up, right? So again, if you want to know the full breakdown, go back on the old video. Now, Surge is a credit card that's been around for a while, and they're known for having a lot of maintenance fees that you'll be paying, but they will accept you and get you in the door. Now, I'm giving this information for you to, if you want to decide and move forward with it, if you're okay of paying these annual fees, these maintenance fees, these high APRs, it's up to you. I'd rather you fix your credit the proper way with the free ebook right on my website and move forward and go get some top tier credit cards like Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Navy Federal, Penn Fed, and all those great banks, right? So Surge is another one, and all these will be reporting to all 3 credit bureaus, just to keep it in mind. Now, Credit One was another one I had at the beginning. Will get you in the door. I think when I applied for them years ago, I probably had like a 575 credit score, and they gave me a $300 limit. Again, annual fee, high APR. These are you got to keep in mind when you're considering applying for these credit cards, right? I'm not talking down on any of these 7 credit cards. I'm just letting you know these is the bottom of the basement credit cards. I like y'all to do it the right way, the proper way. But again, I understand, and I'm answering my emails, and I'm giving you the video that you asked for, right? So next on the list is Capital One. Now, even though Capital One is a big corporation, a big name, been around a long time, have some good products on their websites when it comes to credit cards, but overall, my honest opinion, for me, people, again, this is my opinion, please don't judge me for it. Capital One is known for not giving you high limit credit cards, so that's something that you got to keep in mind. But they will give you a chance to get in there and start rebuilding your credit, your credit score and stuff like that. You can do a pre-approval with them, and they're known for starting off with low limits as well, again, but has that high APR that you got to keep in mind, even if you get approved for it, right? So last on the list is the Reflex Platinum card, another MasterCard that's been around for a while. You get that limit between $300 and $1,000. They're known for not passing that $1,000, just to keep in mind. But if you just want to get it, you're desperate, you want something to report to your credit bureau, so you can start increasing that credit score, and you're okay with accepting all these kind of annual fees and maintenance fees, is up to you. So I just wanted to bring you these 7 credit cards that you could consider, but I'd rather you, again, go on my website, get your credit builder, start building that credit, remove them collections, charge-offs, late payments and stuff like that, and start going after those big name credit cards. So get in the comments, tell me what you think, like, comment, subscribe, but for now, I'm up out of here. Peace.